Alright, you guys, welcome back to some more Ley-Line. We just finished up the Rito side stories. Did both of those, another episode of Ley-Line and my first good night. They looted Rito, and I didn't like it. No, jokes aside, it actually was, not too bad. And we got to see some more Rito. Rito didn't really get a route, so I'm kind of glad that they have these in other stories, and I really enjoyed that. So we're going to be jumping into the others. I've heard you have to go to others and then to Ushio. I don't know if that's true, like if you're supposed to go back and forth, but we're going to find out. So we're going to start with Neko here. Obligatory, I have to do this. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into it. That's what I would say too, if I just realized I'm having to go into the little Neko side story. Y'all know Neko's not my favorite character, okay? She has some funny moments, I'll give her that. I really like the little thing they did at the end. That was funny, but Neko's not my favorite for a reason. My eyes are closed, but I can still tell how blindingly bright it is. Yeah, I mean, it's pure white, very bright. Unable to take it anymore, I open my eyes to see a completely white space. I'm a bit confused as to why I'm in a place like this, and I get the feeling that I was sleeping in my bed not too long ago. I'm still groggy, so it's hard for me to process what's going on. Oh no, already hate it. Going immediately into the dream world. Already hate it, thanks. Suddenly my field of view opens up and the scenery jolts me awake. I was wondering what setting we were gonna have, just because we had a really cool setting for the Rito side story. I really liked how they kind of went back in and redid everything that we have done before. They just went from the start, like, hey, what would happen if Koga, got his powers from the start, right? And it never went to his sister. So I really liked seeing it from that aspect. And then here we are starting in the dream world, not setting high expectations for this one. Never would have imagined I'd be here again. I know, that same here. Seriously, there's no doubt about it. This is the dream world created by that mist, Morpheus' stone. Wait, this might mean that someone accidentally activated it and now I'm caught up in the effects of a rampaging mist. If that's the case, this isn't time for me to be spacing out. I have to find the one who activated it before it turns into something major. Though that's easier said than done, I have no idea where to even start. For now, I should try to figure out what exactly is going on and see if anyone else got involved. I can't just sit here twiddling my thumbs. Just like we did before, I'll have to investigate this place thoroughly. I'm assuming what's going to happen is we're going to be her Prince Charming. That's what she was looking for during this whole dream sequence, right? I walk around for a bit to survey the surrounding areas. But nothing stands out in particular, and I don't run into anyone, which means that I was the only one dragged into this, or that this is nothing more than a dream. I've been playing a lot of games with dreams recently, so I'm pretty used to it by now. Still, everything feels too vivid for it to be one. Last time I was able to keep my consciousness because of Heidi's perfume, but there's nothing like that now. So the chances of this being an ordinary dream are low. It's a door. While I'm thinking, I run into a clearly suspicious door that sticks out like a sore thumb. The door standing in the middle of nowhere is obviously strange, almost as if it's asserting that there's something over there. There's no way I can just ignore it. As a member of the Bureau, I have to make sure to investigate it, and it's possible that there's someone on the other side of it. Alright, there's no point in just thinking about it. I steel myself and slowly open the door. Is that our room? See a familiar scene on the other side of it, my own room back at the dorms. Can't help but look back and forth between that and the dream world. No matter how many times I do that, it's undoubtedly my own room. However, even though it's daytime here, it's night on the other side. What the? Given the strange situation, it has to be the work of an enemy stand. But I get the feeling that it's a bit different from when we were last thrown here. Why do I keep making JoJo jokes? That's the second time. I feel like I made one last episode too. Just every time I read this is the work of something, I want to say an enemy stand. Like, I just want to make a JoJo reference. Which is funny, because I don't even watch JoJo. But, JoJo references just sneak in everywhere, right? Like, it really doesn't matter if you're a JoJo fan or not. Could it be, how did I even get also? Could it be another mist, one that's not Morpheus' stone? I don't know what powers are at work here, but I guess I'll step into my own room for now. It's a different mist, maybe I'll wake up once I go back there. What's going on? I don't like those sounds. Nope, don't like them. About to step inside to hear that voice. And it's definitely not a normal one. I know. I clearly got that. Someone there. It'll be too late if I wait any longer, especially if we're dealing with a mist. I don't have any time to waste to go to check on what's happening. Am I gonna have to censor something in the first, like, 10 minutes of the video? I rush into my room and head towards the source of the voice. What awaits me is something that surpasses my wildest imaginations. Yeah, you might just be. They're already jumping into lewd scenes here. For context, she was really excited because she was in our room, and I'm gonna let you guess what was going on from there. She suddenly snaps out of her daze after looking down at her hand. After all, it's holding my boxers. Right, I forgot about that. Hold on. The most comprehensible Japanese sentence I've ever heard. That's my underwear, isn't it? The best part is she was doing something way worse when we walked in, okay? So the underwear is the least of our concerns. Yeah, there's no mistaking it. Don't worry, I accidentally found it in your room, of all places. Accidentally, huh? I see, so it's okay to do whatever you want because it's a dream. He's trying to make excuses, but these aren't even excuses. Seeing her all flustered like this makes me want to tease her. Or well, after seeing her, you know, there's just no way I could stop now. You're a naughty girl, Neko. You went into someone else's room without permission and took their underwear. Ah, so that makes it better, huh? Still making excuses. Bad girls need to be punished. Hey, yo! Chad, Koga? Do I cut from here? Okay, I think we can continue from here. I have a feeling that most of her story is just going to be entirely lewd. I will say, though, they gave her probably some of the best CGs out of the H scenes I've seen. Which is surprising. Like, they really actually put effort into this. So if you like H scenes, go ahead and play it for yourself. Suddenly wide awake, and before my eyes is the familiar ceiling of my room. I look around, but Neko isn't beside me. The bed's surroundings are exactly the same as they were before I went to sleep last night, and nothing looks out of place. When I look over at my window after getting up, I can see sunlight shining in through the gaps in the curtains. It's already morning. I unintentionally sigh and hold my head. What in the world was with that dream? Must be really tired. Let out another sigh and glance at the clock. It's a bit earlier than when I usually wake up, but there's not enough time for me to go back to sleep. Maybe if I go wash my face, it'll help clear my mind. Alright. So I'm about to stand up and head for the bathroom. My hand touches something unusual on my bed. Pick it up wondering what it was, and see that it's a familiar pair of my own boxers. Were these the ones Neko had in my dream? When I take another look around, I see another 2 pairs of underwear lying on the floor. Of course, they also belong to me. Wait, hold on. Aren't those the same ones I saw in my dream? Why am I get a bad feeling about this and rush to check what I'm wearing. Sure enough, I have a pair on. So I didn't accidentally undress myself. Then why are my boxers? Don't tell me that. No, there's no way this could be true. I was completely conscious the entire time, and I do feel a bit tired, but I'm fairly certain that was a dream. It had to have been. After all, I just woke up and Neko isn't here. But wait, I can still feel Neko's warmth on me. What's this happy and fluttering feeling within me? Not really a dream. Oh, that's just how they're gonna do it, huh? Well, okay, that was completely lewd, but for Neko fans, I'm sure that's appreciated. I'm hoping Subaki and Kasumi's is a little bit more wholesome, but I don't know. I'm not. Should I hold my breath after what just happened with Neko? We're just no, nope, no, no. Don't like it. Don't like it. No. Hey, yo, I always knew they were together, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to show this one, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm getting a feeling right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and see what's going on here real quick. Okay, so they didn't immediately show anything super lewd, but they're clearly making out, and yeah, okay. I mean, it really wasn't much. It was just kind of this. I feel like I can show the dialogue just fine. I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble for that. But yeah, these two having a good time. So if you're a big fan of Yuri, which I mean I do like Yuri, guess we're done for today. Nothing seemed off with the treasury, so we figured that there probably wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary happening tonight. As such, we decided to call it a day and return to our rooms early.
じゃあ俺も帰るわ。あすみもちゃんと戻れよ。
鍵を使えばすぐだもん。しーちゃん、またね。
はいはい。じゃあな。
Okay, what do you guys think the excuse for them getting together is? Because I don't feel like anything between them has happened. At least not that we've seen. Is it gonna be a mist? Is it gonna be a dream? Who knows?
じゃあ行こっか、姫ちゃん。ああ、そうしよう。
Or what if plot twist they've actually been lesbian lovers this entire time and we just haven't seen it? I do feel like they were together. They just never said it. We're all about to leave. Subaki-chan and Sumi-chan look like they're headed somewhere together. Oh no. Are you two going somewhere this late in the day?
私の部屋だよ。ハイジちゃんにお願いして、
Oh no.
アロマオイルを調合してもらったの。
Okay, never mind. Maybe they just are. They've just always been together.
明日は学園がお休みだから、姫ちゃんと二人でアロマを焚いてお泊まり会するんだ。
I don't like the implication of the squiggly line.
スミちゃんが誘ってくれたので、お邪魔させてもらうことにしたんだ。
I'm sure. That sounds like fun! They're both in high spirits. It brings a smile to my face since it seems like something that girls would really enjoy.
じゃあ、みーくんも一緒にお泊まり会する。
Oh no! We're getting invited.
スミちゃん？
I already know what it is. You showed it already. Her invitation comes as a bombshell and I instinctively raise my voice. I'm clearly not the only one who's surprised. Subaki-chan is too and her face is a bit red. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm sure it'd be more fun if there was just you girls there.
そう？
Yeah, right, Subaki-chan?
そうだな。うん、そうだ。そっか。じゃあ、みーくんが来るときは、しーちゃんやみんなも呼んで大人数だね。
I don't know if I want everybody over if we're doing that, okay? Don't know if I like the implication of that. That sounds good! But it doesn't sound any different from what normally happens here. What were you guys doing off screen?
それじゃあ、私と姫ちゃんも行くね。はい。ではまた。おやすみ、みーくん。
Alright, I'll see ya, Subaki. Night. You guys have a good time, okay? As I'm waving, Sumi-chan takes out the key of Vienna's and uses it to return to her room. I should head back and get to bed. Uh-oh, are we gonna have a dream and get connected with this somehow? Is that what's gonna happen here?
姫ちゃん、座って待っててね。ああ、わかった。
When we get to Sumi-chan's room, she takes out a small box and removes a small bottle from it containing the oil. Seeing her look so excited naturally brings a smile to my face.
これ瓶も可愛いよ。 本当だ、かわいい。香りも楽しみだ。
I'm sure you can.
ハイジちゃんにはね、私のイメージに合う香りでってお願いしたの。
I don't know what she used.
へえ、スミちゃんの。それならとてもいい香りになる気がする。そうかな。そうだといいな。見て見て、このためにアロマポットも新しく買ったんだよ。
Just for your guys' information, this is what happens when you use essential oils. So, use at your own risk.
スミちゃんが買いに行ったのか？
You get one of these, and all of a sudden you're gay.
メモを渡してしーちゃんに買ってきてもらったの。そうか、村雲が。
She gleefully prepares the lamp and sets everything up. She lights the candle and adds a little water to the dish. All that's left is to pour in the oil. However, that's when her hands stop
ど
moving.
うしたんだ？どのくらいオイルを垂らせばいいのかなーって。なるほど。普通なら数滴で十分だと思うのだが。
Yeah, essentially with, essential oils, I feel like less is better. You don't want to use too much.
わかんないし、このくらいかな。すみちゃん、そんなに入れて大丈夫なのか？アロマオイルだから大丈夫だよ。それに香りがきつすぎたら水を足せばいいんじゃない？
I don't know, it's making some weird noises though. It sounds like me when I really need to go to the bathroom. Sorry, TMI.
そういうものなんだろうか。
It's great. My wife's always like, why is your stomach rumbling so much? Like she'll put like her ear up to my stomach. I'm like, that's just how the stomach works. You can go up to anybody's stomach and it'll make weird sounds like that, okay? It's not just me, okay? Sumi-chan mentioned earlier that Adelheid San created the oil for it. Might have some magical effects.
いい香りがしてきたよ。
It might have some magical effects. I'm sure it does.
確かに。
I still have my misgivings, but the room was soon filled with a sweet scent. She puts down the bottle and breathes it deeply to take it in.
すごーい。こんなにいい香り初めて。
Yeah, I'm sure you haven't had anything like this before.
私も初めてだ。本当？私ってこんなイメージなんだ。あ、姫ちゃん、お茶を入れるね。今度は二人でいっぱい話そう。
They're just gonna talk, right? They're just gonna have a wholesome, nice conversation that we can listen to. Maybe get a few laughs in, you know? Like that's what this little side story is gonna be about, right? Totally. Absolutely. Yep. Brings out the tea in no time at all. The sweet fragrance in the air and the deliciousness of the tea brings a pleasant feeling to my heart. Yeah, it brings a pleasant feeling to my heart too. I know this is just gonna be super wholesome, and maybe I'll cry a little bit, you know? Maybe it'll be a tender
みー
moment.
くんも来ればよかったのにね。そしたらもっと楽しそうだったのにな。
Yeah, maybe it would have been more fun. Who knows?
でも女の子に挟まれると緊張するんじゃないのか？みーくんその程度で緊張しない気がする。そうだろうか。
I mean, if we want to go into this, universe of things, the multiverse, let's put it that way. Technically, he's been together with Subaki before. Not Sumi-chan, though. And she says that perhaps it would have been more fun with him around.
スミちゃんがいて、みーくんがいて、3人で一緒
I don't like where this dialogue's going. While those thoughts float around in my mind, I start feeling a little dizzy. Am I getting sleepy because I'm too tired? But I usually go to bed later than this. What was that flash? My mind feels all foggy when I hear the sound of a cup dropping in front of me. I hurriedly raise my head to find that my tea's been spilled all over the table.
大丈夫？すまない、大丈夫だ。少しこぼしただけで制服は濡れていないから。
What the hell did Heidi put in this?
すみちゃん、申し訳ないがキッチンからタオルを借りるよ。わかった。一緒に行かなくて平気？大丈夫だよ。ありがとう。
You don't know how bad they wanted to make a joke there. And I held back. I get up and head for the kitchen in search of a towel.
委員長の代理業務も慣れてきたと思っていたが。
My head still feels hazy. This has never happened before. I'm glad that Sumi-chan invited me over to her place, but it looks like chatting all night will be impossible. Never imagined I'd end up in this
すみ
situation.
ちゃんには申し訳ないがお茶を飲んだら休ませてもらった方が心配もかけないだろう
Oh no. I'm thinking about that. I hear a loud sound coming from Sumi-chan's direction. Wakes me up and I dash back over there.
すみちゃんどうしたんだ姫ちゃん
When I return, I see that she's collapsed on the floor. I rush to hold her up and notice her face is somewhat red.
具合が悪いのかもしかしてさっきのアロマオイルが
I mean, to be honest, I feel like a lot of any scent would be overwhelming. Like, I just feel like, you know, too much of a strong scent would just not be good. Like, I think that's why you're supposed to only use a little.
姫ちゃんの抱っこだ
I mean, I can't stand when I smell someone that has, like, a lot of perfume or a lot of cologne on. I'm just like, ugh. She's conscious, but she seems a bit out of it. Her expression looks relaxed as
すみちゃ
well.
んとりあえずベッドに姫ちゃんうわ
As I'm trying to figure out what to do, she glomps me out of nowhere. The surprise makes me fall backwards onto my hands. At that moment, my fingers touch something. I turn to see what it is and realize it's the box that contained the bottle of aroma oil.
姫ちゃん姫ちゃんすみちゃんちょっと待って
Look at this. Look. Hold up. You guys can't see it. You guys can't see it. Oh, we gotta move the camera a little bit. Look at this face. It's like when she sees cats, but I want to make bad, inappropriate jokes. But I'm like, I don't want
や
to.
だ私ね姫ちゃんとキューうんそれはいいから
Her hugging is making me feel lightheaded, and I get the feeling that the sweet fragrance is stronger than before.
それどころじゃない
I fiercely shake my head and pick up the box. A sheet of paper falls out from it.
さっきの説明書ちゃんと入っていたのか姫ちゃん姫ちゃん
Don't like this. The sweet smell in the room, the dizziness from before. Sumi-chan acting strangely. Trying to piece everything together gives me a really bad feeling.
まさか
Pick up the instructions. See, there's a detailed ingredient list written in a small font. At the very bottom is a warning handwritten by Adelheid-san.
甘い香りを出すために少し興奮作用のある薬草を配合しています
We had a strange dream, okay? That's what Koga's thinking to himself. I think back to what I saw, and I'm completely baffled by it. If memory serves, Sumi-chan, Subaki-chan said that they were having a sleepover. I managed to connect the dots and start kicking myself. What the hell am I thinking having a dream like that? As I'm wallowing in my depression, I suddenly noticed that something is off. This is something I really didn't need right now. There's no way, right? I look inside my box. Yeah, okay. At my age, just couldn't get any worse. Well, what's done is done. It's pathetic, but for now I have to change it to a fresh pair.
起きているか
Oh no. Oh no.
大変なんだミストが暴走してメイ君
Right as I'm about to get changed, I hear Subaki-chan's voice from outside my room. I wasn't expecting this sort of speak of the devil situation, and that scene vividly pops up into my mind.
まさかミストが
Yeah, I just went ahead and paused right there because I already knew what was about to be shown. Don't tell me it's
メイ
this.
君待ってろすぐに扉を開ける
Huh? Wait, Subaki-chan, you've got the wrong idea. Don't come in here. Yeah, so they looted them too. What a surprise. They're looting everybody out here. So we have Adelheid, Ushio, and Matsuki. Okay, and then we have a blank one. So I don't know if that's going to unlock after we look at the other two. Because we can't go into Ushio's yet. So, I guess we'll do Adelheid's. I was thinking about maybe splitting these up. Because I didn't know how long they were. But they seem to be pretty short. That was definitely longer than Neko's. But that's because I cut out most of Neko's. I wanted to at least show the funny parts. You guys always say there's a little bit of funny parts right before the H scene happens. So, let's go into Adelheid's. I can tell this is already going to be lewd. Because Adelheid was very lewd. Not much happened at the bureau today, and it looks like I'll be able to sleep soundly tonight, which I haven't been able to do in a while. Yeah, because you keep having lewd dreams. Guess I'll hit the A. Who could that be? A knock at this hour. Did something happen? There's a mist causing problems, and I can't afford to be sleeping. I'm coming. Please don't jump straight into a lewd scene. Oh no! Oh no! It's not gonna be with Louis, is it? Louis. I open the door. I'm greeted by an exasperated-looking Louis. Oh, I already know what he's gonna talk about. This is gonna be a continuation of how he made that deal. You know, he had to make that deal to produce an heir. Oh, really? It's not gonna be about that? Something happened to Heidi. True. I'll listen to what you have to say, so come inside. Okay, never mind. It's definitely about the heir thing. Hold on a second, you're telling me I'd be able to do something instead. Yep, definitely about the heir. Hey, Louis. While I'm in a state of confusion, he pulls me into the hallway, swapping positions with me. Wait, Louis? Did he just lock himself in our room? Or maybe she used some of that oil on herself. Is he for real? With the door locked, I can't get back inside my own room. From the looks of it, he's not going to tell me anything else. Doesn't look like I have a choice. Staring at this door won't do me any good, so for now, I walk over to where Heidi is. Sure. We'll walk over towards Heidi. It was this one, right? Is it really okay for me to come visit a girl staying by herself at night? But Louis told me to come here, so something must be up. Okay. It's me, Koga. What's the matter? Did something happen? Yeah, that's right. Louis sent me here. I can hear her voice coming faintly from inside. I was pretty worried that something terrible had happened, but her saying that's okay to go in makes me feel somewhat relieved. Pardon the intrusion. Heidi is sitting down in the middle of the room, and because she's curled into a ball with her back to the door, I can't tell what's going on with her. At any rate, I won't be able to do anything unless I get closer and talk to her. What happened? Okay, good. It's not immediately lewd. I actually like this. She turns my way slightly when I call out to her. Tears are rolling down her face. It exploded. Desiree tries not to burst into tears while saying that. But that explanation alone isn't enough to tell me the whole story. All I know is that something happened while she was testing a perfume. Sorry, Heidi, I still have no idea what's going on. Could you give me some more details? Okay. Okay, are you dying? Do we need to get you to a hospital? Wait, was that safe? Was there any side effects? Her face becomes visibly redder the moment I ask her that, and then she looks away from me, hugs her own body, and faces the ground. Heidi, what's wrong? What? Wow. I thought I misheard her. I really hoped I did. He's voicing my exact thoughts right now. But she remains in her current state, and upon closer inspection, even the tips of her ears are red. Seriously, how do we stop it then? Louis, you could have helped her out with this. Not necessarily, like, helping her out, but, like, you could have come up with a solution to this problem. That explains Louis' behavior and why he took over my room. Well, maybe beyond his control, yeah. He's throwing something so ridiculous onto me.
ごめんなさい、子が。でもルイは私のためにあなたをここに来させてくれたのよね。
I know. Even Mitsuyoshi,'s like, I know this situation is bad, but I don't want to be a part of it. That's the vibe I'm getting.
自分ではうまく絞り出せないので。
That's, does she realize what, yeah. Did Louis know this would happen? Is that why you got me to come here? I'm really hoping I don't get in trouble for just including this part. Because there's nothing bad happening, it's just very lewd to talk
どう
about.
かしたの？
It's nothing, you want me to help you, right? And I've never...
そうよね。
I asked you to do something strange.
変なお願いよ。
Very strange. I've never... I don't have to apologize. I'm sure this is a problem for some people. But, you know, I just didn't expect to hear about it now.
でも、こんなこと頼める人は他にいなくて。でも、無理なら一人で頑張るから。
Well, this is certainly a thing Koga can do. Her eyes are still wet, and when I see how troubled she is, it makes it extremely hard for me to refuse. I'll try to get this over with as quickly as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here, because I'm assuming, you know, what's gonna happen next, and we'll see. Gosh, between this and Happy Mayor, I don't know which one's weirder as far as, like, the H scenes go. I'm not gonna say, like, these aren't things that can't actually happen, but there's some really out there H scenes. Like, Japan really just loves the weirdest, most out there kinks, I feel like. Very different than what I'm used to. But anyways, that's all I'm gonna say about that. We're just gonna go on. Adelheid is calling for us. Hopefully it's done.
もう、ようやく起きたのね。
I wake up to Heidi shouting at me and survey my surroundings. The sun is already high in the sky. The light shining in from the window is blindingly bright.
早く起きないと学園に遅刻するんじゃないの？
She giggles as she says that. When I look over at her, I recall yesterday's events. Alright, Heidi, are you alright now?
大丈夫って何が？
You know, did it stop? Were there any after effects? Looks confused by my string of questions. However, she furrows her brow upon hearing the term. Yeah.
何を言うの？
I don't even want to say it.
母乳ってどういうこと？全然意味がわからない。
But didn't you mess up your experiment last night, which made your body produce it uncontrollably? And you had me help you squeeze it out. When I explain, her face starts getting redder and redder. Huh?
何を変な夢を見ているのよ。バカ、小賀のバカ。
I mean, I think he deserves this one, because he's having weird dreams.
いつまでも寝ぼけていないで、早く顔を洗ってきなさい。
She scolds me while blushing. I have no idea what's going on anymore. A dream? What was... Wait, what about Louis then? Why am I in your room?
昨日、寮の部屋の鍵をなくしてしまったんでしょ。だから、比較的広くてベッドも余っているこの客室に。
Really, I get the feeling that that's what happened, but I also kind of don't. It's really strange, I can't remember for the life of
切れ
me.
た。鍵を忘れた時に、他に何か置き忘れてしまったのかしら。
Probably. No, I'm
鍵は
sorry.
今日改めてハイタースプライトを使って探すことになっているじゃん。
おい、目が覚めたのか。
ほら、ちゃんといるでしょ。今は朝食の準備をしてくれていたの。
Does this room have like a kitchen and everything in it? That's pretty nice. He pops in while Heidi and I are talking. The reason I didn't see him was not because he was in my room, but because he was preparing food, which means that all of this was a dream. In the commotion of losing my room key, I forgot what actually happened.
大丈夫なのか。鍵を探して疲れすぎていたとしか思えんな。
Something like that.
そんなことだからおかしな夢を見るんだ。それにしても、実験に失敗して母乳が出るようになったか。
He immediately smirks after saying that. I become embarrassed after realizing that he heard our entire conversation. You heard all of
あれ
that.
だけ大声でわめかれて聞こえないわけがないだろう。二人とも無駄に声だけはでかい。
Yeah, that's true. I don't feel like Heidi
まあ
does.
効果はともかく アーデルハイトの性格的に実験失敗はありえない話じゃない？
This time his smile is directed towards Heidi, who goes beet
せい
red.
ぜい気をつけてくれ。あと、よからぬ調合をしようなどと思わないことだ。
そんなことしないわよ。そもそも古賀のせいで。
いや、お前は何をしでかすかわからないからな。さっきの話が元で妙な気を起こすかもしれないだろう。
妙な気って何よ。
I'm really sorry about this.
全部古賀のせいなんだから。
Hey, you were the one who invited us to your room, okay? Maybe it was a dream, but that's what happened, okay? Okay, so we just have the Ushio and Matsuki one. I kind of want to do that and then go straight into Ushio's story, which I'm assuming is going to be a little bit longer. So I'm probably going to have to do maybe a few episodes with that, if it's anything like the Rito side story. I don't know what this blank one is. I mean, I have kind of some guesses of what it could be. I mean, there's obviously other characters that didn't really get much of a story. I like how they kind of focused on some of the, like, original characters, and, you know, Adelheid. And then, you know, Matsuki definitely needs a little bit more time. I feel like Matsuki was very much kind of a late addition to the story. You know, we didn't really get to see her till the end of the second game, and then now we got to see her for, you know, a bit of the third, but there was times when she wasn't there too. So, I mean, I could think of a lot of different characters. I would love to see more of Kral. We didn't really get to, like, see a lot of her. I mean, maybe it'll be some kind of Kral, like, Send Me story. Angel, of course, could get more time. We could get more of Hina. There could be something in there about that. I feel like those characters need something, or that could be all contained kind of in this Ushio part. But I'm imagining this is going to focus more on Koga and Ushio's kind of relationship, and then be kind of a wrap-up to the story. So there's a lot of possibilities for that. That could be another moment between us and somebody. Excuse me. So I'm going to edit here. I'm going to try to wrap this together with going into Ushio's. I think that'll be a good segue, unless for some reason we do this and then that unlocks, which I don't think that'd be the case. I'm assuming that's going to unlock at some point during this story. Anyways, we'll leave that for next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna have to do some editing on this one for sure, because it's just all lewd. Every single part of it was lewd. Nothing about this was wholesome whatsoever. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.